The federal government and World Bank have reiterated commitment to implement West Africa Coastal Area's WACA management program to improve livelihoods of coastal communities in the country. The Minister of Environment, Mr. Mohamed Abdullahi, made the commitment at a two-day National Stakeholders Technical Committee meeting on WACA program in Abuja. Abdullahi, who was represented by the Director, Environmental Impact Assessment in the Ministry, Mr. Abbas Suleiman, said that the effort would reduce the vulnerability of Nigeria's coastal areas. The minister said the implementation of the program was delayed due to some technical issues, including funds for technical studies, which were prerequisites for multi-sectoral investment and the outbreak of coronavirus pandemic. Abdullahi urged all the stakeholders, the World Bank and its partners to double their efforts at developing the coastal landscape now that WACA has been implemented in other West African countries.
The benefits of the WACA are quite immense. WACA will help Nigeria obtain financing and expertise to sustainably manage her coastal areas, enhance industrial competitiveness, market access, innovation and investment promotion. It will also promote productive employment for rural communities and entrepreneurship development, as well as sustainable energy and environmental management. The federal government is desirous of witnessing verifiable milestone achievements to showcase under the implementation of the WACA. This is to therefore request all stakeholders, especially World Bank and its partners, to double their efforts at developing our coastal landscape, especially now that WACA is being implemented in other West African countries. Let me, on this note, charge the critical stakeholders to carry out their official responsibilities with utmost diligence and uprightness. Let me also reiterate that your appointment to the National Stakeholders Technical Committee on WACA is indeed a call to service and a representation of your various state governments, ministry, departments, and agencies, and the minimum expected from you is a service of honesty, integrity, and foresightedness.
Mr. Francesco Mentovani, engagement leader and lead water specialist, Sustainable Development, World Bank, said that all the countries in West Africa, including Nigeria, were committed to the implementation of the program.
WACA already involves all the countries in West Africa, including Nigeria. And studies conducted under this program have identified how much degradation of coastal areas can impact the economy of countries. Studies of the cost of coastal degradation conducted in other countries in the region have identified that that impact can be measured in the range of up to 5% of GDP.
The Lagos State Commissioner for Environment and Water Resources, Mr. Tunji Bello, represented by Mr. Adegbite Mohammed, said that the state had invested huge funds in the program.
I will say thank you to the federal government as well as the World Bank for starting this important program. I would also like to mention the fact that if we could have a wider participation in terms of having a coastal zone management team that spread across so that we can share problems along the states.